All right, here we go. Gosh, time just flies. It is September 7th. Wow. It's yet another Tuesday of
Yeah,
wonderful.
almost the year is going to finish.
Yeah, isn't that incredible? I remember
Mm,
the last time we spoke at length was in July, and then I left for a trip, and then I
mm,
came back, and then it was here and there, and then I think this is the first time we really come back to the normal
yes.
time. Gosh, it's already September 7th. Wow, incredible. But time goes fast when we're having fun. And then also, one of the things that revealed constantly, this is getting more and more into the practical experience instead of just knowing in the head, right, in the mind, is time is an illusion. So it's how we are really the highest reality is we are not existing in a linear time, which means the past, the present, and then the future. How we're existing is in the quantum world, which means everything existing simultaneously, even including the past, so-called past, and then the present, and then the future. So this is how we are, right? So I think what happened was I was just having a moment of catching up with that. All right. Okay, great. So today, let's talk about the challenge that we did last week. What happened to your challenge, Nana?
Yes, dear. I have done it like 4 times, I believe. I committed to 5 times, but I did it 4 times.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I enjoyed it actually. Now the weather is becoming okay,
Mm,
so we can go out and enjoy.
wonderful.
Mm.
Wonderful. I love it. I love it. Awesome. I shared a little bit in the group as well. It took me some time to really commit to doing this meditation thing and really get onto it and then just do it. And of course, at times, and I miss that as well. But I mean, we are forming a, uh, a new habit, a new routine. So this is normal. And then also, we have our Salma joining us. Welcome.
It's still my name is Selma until
Yeah.
the other Selma joins, so I will program my mind too. So, how are you, everyone?
Awesome, awesome. How are you, my dear?
So far, so good.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you see, I will talk about this in a bit regarding how we actually reacting to this, but share a little bit with us about the challenge because I noticed that you shared in the group that you didn't do it as what you described, right?
Yes, I didn't do it twice a day. I did it once a day.
Okay. How are you about that?
I start to talk to myself in a different way. It lifts something up inside me.
Okay. You say that again. I didn't really
Uh,
hear it clearly.
yeah. I start to talk to myself in a different way,
Okay.
and it lifts me up in some areas. Yani, I don't have this doubt or this self-negative talk. It becomes less, and I just have more faith in who I am. This is what I noticed.
Wow. That is amazing. That is beautiful. This is actually the theme for all of us, right? We talked about this challenge, and then I wanted to see how everybody is doing, right? When we are not keeping up with the word or the challenge, and how we're feeling. So what I'm sensing now so far is everybody's doing amazing. Yeah, of course, we at times were lag behind or we didn't keep up the word. But how we are feeling is the most important, right? I heard from Nana's also feeling incredible because you see, at least you did something, which means your focus is on what you accomplished instead of the missing part. Most people would go to the missing part, making yourself wrong, saying, "Oh no, I didn't do all of that." And it's the same, which I hear from Soma. The power is there. There's a new way of being, and it's a practice, right? So this is the practice. Wonderful. Hello, look, we have Firas joining us today also, and my son, welcome.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening. Uh, my son, would you like to share a little bit about your challenge last week?
So my challenge was to have a daily morning sport.
Yeah.
Uh, I didn't skip it all the days, but mostly I did it 5 of the 7 days, and that's a great achievement. It's really have an amazing effect on my day. Like I start fresh, and actually because for the past year and more than a year, like 1.5 year, we were online, and now we are just going back to work. So it was having a great impact on my day, all the day, reducing the pressure. I feel better. Like today, I was talking to my partner, and that I told her like. Yeah, it becomes like I have another reason to come because we are doing it there around our work. So it was amazing challenge. Overall, I like it and I enjoy it.
Oh, that is amazing. Music to my ears. That's wonderful. See, this is the part which we're talking about, which I also notice. Another purpose of we're doing these challenges, it's not about, oh, we got to kill ourselves to do it. It's also about, of course, you doing it, and sometimes you might miss something. And of course, this is a matter of just making more choices, and which I notice all of you are actually practicing that. And then you focus on what you have accomplished. This is just so wonderful. Really, big round of applause for every one of you. Amazing. And thank you so much for being the giants that you are. And thank you so much for us for joining us today. I know you didn't participate in the challenge last time. We just talked about something that you'd like to take up and to really shift yourself. And so, talking about why we are here, right? Why we are here. And then we're talking about how we actually really step up and level up, like in the real sense that makes the difference. And what we discovered is about the self, right? What we talked about is really there is nothing else, nobody out there in this world. The only thing that matters is the self. And this is we being the attraction point in the whole universe, right? For the universal law of attraction, which means anything and everything that happens in our life, it's our responsibility because the vibration or the energy that we are holding attracted all of the experiences. So we are responsible. So how we actually, uh, if that's the case, then how we can elevate this attraction point to align or match the things that we desire. So that's why we posted all these challenges, and we're going to have more coming. And I do have a question to all of you, and then also for us, if you are willing, you can also join in the challenge and continue. The question is, with what you have practiced last week, and then I also hear a lot of positive feedback that you noticed the shift and you noticed the wonderful thing. Will you continue with the existing one and consider that as a part of your daily routine, or as a part of routine, whichever routine that you call it, a weekly routine. Will you continue?
Yes, I will keep it.
Awesome, my son. Awesome. Yes. Okay, Nana, got it. Awesome. You see, you don't have to. This is just for me to get a sense of how's everything going, and what are the feedback, how you feeling about this challenge. And of course, we'll continue, have more challenges. And I think I will continue with my practice as well. Walking barefoot on the grass, oh, it is the best. And also the Kundalini meditations, I mean, the yoga, Kundalini yoga, like routines, morning and evening. But I'm doing it all, I think, in the morning because that's much easier. All right, great. Firas, would you like to say something so we can welcome you properly? We miss you. It's been a long time.
Hello, guys. How are you?
Oh my God, look at this. Is this really Firas?
Yes, that's the camera.
Oh my goodness.
So I'm so glad. And by the way, I saw the challenge on Facebook. So I know that there's a challenge of walking on the grass barefoot.
Oh no, that
Unfortunately,
was mine. That was mine. I took that off.
okay.
You can take on whatever that you want to take on. You can do the walking on the bare feet on the grass as well. It's really wonderful.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Salama. It's been a while also. Yeah, I know that. I'm sorry for not committed 100% to this amazing group, but sometimes the life is taking a different
Huh? I think we just lost him. This is actually incredible point. I don't know whether he will be able to join back, but have any one of you noticed what is really happening with Firas? Is something that we got to stay away in order to really level up. Okay, I just saw him coming back. So we get to really adjust this.
Not making ourselves sorry.
Yeah. Amazing, Soma. You just pointed out something amazing. Okay, Firas, can you hear us? Firas?
Yes, now I can hear you. Sorry, but I think I have problem with the connection.
Yeah. No problem.
So I miss
Shall
you all,
I say
guys.
a joke? Shall I say a joke?
Yeah, so Firas, first of all, we can't see you. Is it something that you're doing, managing with your connection, or okay, now we can
I
see.
think that, I'm not sure. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's better to see you. I want to see you. Sorry, Sama, you had something that you want to say?
Yes, I was about to say a joke that when you miss someone and he just appears and there is a lot of emotions, so the line will always get disconnected. Okay.
See how powerful
In
you are?
Arabic فراس we say it الشوق لما يكون كتير الخط بيقطع بيكون ثقيل على الشبكة يعني تعبير مجازي يعني.
I like it. I like it.
Can, yeah, you can continue, James. It's fine.
Yeah, that's amazing. Thank you for the input, Sama. Creating. Yes, wonderful. So for us,
Yes, Jim.
yeah, see, this is the part we just had a little chat when you dropped out. So the theme about it is that spotting what is actually there holding you or your frequency down. Because you see, we are here not about, oh, you did join us or you should be joining us or whatever. This group, this community is amazing because the only focus we are here having is our commitment to vibrate higher so we become the attraction point that's aligned to who we are or who we truly are, so then we can really manifest more into this world, especially for the people who are here. You know, you guys are amazing. I heard your dreams, your desires, because we all hold so much more and so many possibilities, wonderful possibilities for ourselves, our families, our communities, and also the world at large, right? So when you came on, you just started speaking. We were so excited to see you, and then you started to explain, right? If you're okay, Firas, if you're open, if you're okay, can I offer you something like a mirror so you can see for yourself? Something might be holding you back. Because we talked about this before also, but this will be just another practice for you. Would that be okay?
Absolutely.
Awesome, awesome. So first of all, you being here, just you, just your energy is beautiful. And then of course you showed your face as well. You do realize we are also recording and sharing on the Facebook, and you being a part and then also really showing up as who you are with your energy. This is already so incredibly beautiful and precious. We just really appreciate so much. And as Selma pointed out rightfully, there's no need to say sorry, because this is not about sorry. Because any moment you feel like, oh, I'm like, you chose what you chose. Yes, life is the way it is, right? There's no need to even explain. It's absolutely okay. You being the point of attraction in this whole universe, you being the powerful creator that you are, which means any moment, anything you're doing, you chose it. So what? It's not because life is this way or life is that way. Oh, I'm getting like I am on the. No, right? See, the more you focus on the explanation part, guess where your energy went? All the unwanted stuff. Oh, I wanted that, but I can't. I'm like, this thing or that thing or life or this and that. So then you created this conflict in your energy, in your frequency. So you cannot, right? You cannot go as aligned as you are, as who you truly are, as one, to create the things that you want to manifest in life. So over here, we're all about this subtleness of the shift in the energies, and then we discuss and we really come together and match and sort of kind of like almost like sweeping, almost like mirroring for each other, so we get to see what is actually holding us back in our energy, right? In our attraction, in our frequency, vibration. Because you attract who you are, which means the beingness, how you are vibrating. So the bottom line is that I acknowledge and honor the creator in you, right? And the divineness in you, and each and every choice you made is perfect. And it's wonderful because you chose it. So no need to say sorry, no need to apologize, no need to explain. It is just wonderful. And so glad that you joined today and you get to flow. And of course, if you take up any challenge anyway, great. Post it in the group and share and be a part, because today we will also have more challenges as well. But these challenges, it's not about we're putting something like a roadblock in front of us. It's more of expanding ourselves, right? Like small step at a time, just a small step at a time.
I'm so happy to be here.
I'm so happy you're here. Thank you. You do realize, this is all together, right? If you're not here, I will not be able to even share this with you, to contribute in a way. So thank you so much for being gracious, for being generous, and being open and receive this. It really made a huge difference. Whoever is watching or whoever is tuning in, or for our beautiful sisters here on the call as well. Huge contribution. Okay, thank you so much. All right, Sama, you have a question? Go ahead.
Yes, it's a quick question, Jane. You said we don't need to feel sorry, but what if we do a mistake for people? I feel that uh, apologies or feeling sorry when we make, not in Firas case, because I totally understand the case that you mentioned, but I'm thinking about it generally in life. When we feel sorry because we have expectations from ourselves towards others.
See the last sentence again. We have expectations for ourselves for what?
Yeah, I want to be kind. For example, I want to be this or that, or it's supposed to be like that. All these kind of judgments that we are putting inside ourselves. So usually we say, I'm sorry, I really apologize from this. And when you put your energy there, it goes there. You let some situation popping on my head.
Yeah.
So usually my energy are there. So how to shift the mindset in such situation, yani?
Okay, that is great question. I'm sure many people also, if they heard this one, they probably have the similar kind of question. So basically, is this: anytime when you say, "Oh, I'm so sorry," this and that, it depends, right? At times, yes, of course, we want to express that because we do feel. It's not like we're not allowed to have emotions. But human beings, we always do allow to have the emotions. But you can express that, but your way of being, which means where you come from, makes the huge difference. If you come from, "Oh, I'm sorry," and then you start explaining why you didn't do whatever you meant to do or you wanted to do or you committed to do, and then you start explaining blah 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 blah. I mean, I don't know, most people would take probably the entire time just to explain, and then also explain so many times just to make sure that they understand. Oh my God, look, it's because of this and this and this. So then that means the focus is completely different, right? Focusing on finding the excuse so you can get out of it instead of taking the responsibility. You know what? I didn't join. Yes, I didn't. I wanted to join, yet I chose not to join. So then this is only stating the fact, which means it is what it is. If you are always with the reality, which means the truth, it is what it is. There's no good or bad, right or wrong. When you're not passing that judgment, especially on yourself, on this case, Sama, right? So then you are literally standing on a solid ground. And from here, then you can choose again. See, when you are like this, acknowledging it is what it is, even when you say, "I'm sorry, please forgive me," it completely different from you're sorry, you're explaining why and like this and that blah blah. Then you lose your power, right, in the explanation because it's drained. Okay, great, you got it. So then your attention, everything, your focus is off course, not who you are. Because you see, if we are the powerful creator that we are for our reality, for our life, every moment, that means everything that we are doing, everything we're saying, every way we are behaving, sometimes can be a goof, sometimes can be, stupid. We make those stupid errors or mistakes. So what? Right? If you can stand for yourself, even for those times, and then just simply acknowledge it is what it is. Yes, I behaved this way. Yes, I made a mistake. So then I'm owning it up. Then from there, I can actually choose again. But if anytime you are making excuses, explaining, you have no ground to stand. You are not powerfully creating, which means from your mouth, there are no possibilities. It's actually, what do you call that? Possibility killers, right? So this is the part which we're talking about as what makes the difference. How do we actually vibrate in a way that's really making the difference. So there's this thing which I just I just sort of become aware as well. Let me show you something to help really understand. I have this frame here. I'll ask you. Can you all see this? Right? I can see Firas is nodding, so I think you can see. So yeah, you can see this is a frame, right? You can see also there's a beautiful photograph of me in there. But you see, most of the time, let's say, all of us, we're walking around as a frame because you see, I shared about this before as well. How we functioning is 5% and 95%. The 5% of us is the 5% that we are aware now, conscious, having a conversation, using our logic or willpower, right? This is like even all the knowledge, all your degrees, everything you know in this world. That's only about 5% of us. And then there's 95% of us, or even more, 95% or more of us, which is hidden, unknown, which means everything and anything. This is the part which we are acknowledging as the powerful creator. However, so this 5% of us is kind of like this frame, right? Whatever we put in here, it will show up in your reality. So if I put this beautiful picture of me in here, this is the reality, my reality, right? So there are, I would say, the power of this coming from the questions we ask. Because you see, this is a very subtle, how to see and determine your vibration. Where are you in terms of your vibration, which means your point of attraction. See, anytime you're feeling off, you're feeling heavy, you're feeling blameful, you're feeling sorry, or you're feeling angry, or anything that's not really giving you this harmonious feeling, peaceful feeling, the feeling that you feel home, you're centered, right? Connected. Then you are just off track, right? The reason why, because the questions. So the simple questions are here. And there are two kinds of questions will give you the kind of thing that will show up in the frame. So the first question most people would ask, if anything that happens in life, anything, right? That's not really, not only about you are sharing or complaining with other people, it's in the way of thinking as well. In the subtleness of how you are behaving that shows up, you already gone that direction. Most people will go to the direction of if something that's unwanted happening, okay? Oh, why does this happen to me? Why me? Guess what? It shows up right here in this frame. Oh, law of attraction, because you give your energy to the unwanted stuff. You're resisting. You're saying, oh, okay, you're holding on to all of the circumstances, stuff not working out in your life, and not able to find a job, not able to pay bills, and blah, 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 not able to find love. So you sort of feeding into this energy. Guess what? The point of attraction in your frame, it's not about the not, or I can't, or this and that. Why me? The moment you say that, you literally locked your energy onto this unwanted stuff. So the universe says, oh, okay, you keep complaining, right? Why me? Why all of this? Why life? Blah, blah. And then you say, oh, okay, here's more. So you give you more. This is the frame which you are putting your attraction point. So then there's another question, which is you completely acknowledge. See, life is life. We all go through stuff. Nobody is free from not living or having stuff happening, right? And, of course, always the good or good times, or sometimes, this time, that time, unwanted stuff happens. So then what do I learn from this? If anything that happens, any successful people, if you look around, Sama is hilarious, said we break the frame. Then you will not be a human anymore, because you see how we function. This is part of the process, right? So focus on what do I learn from this? Which means already, can you sense the energy is, okay, all right, this is what it is. It happened. Instead of giving your energy on, oh, why did it happen to me? It's not fair. It shouldn't be this. Which means on the other side, like, oh my God, I'm entertaining. This happened to me. Oh, this happened. Which in the mind or in the feeling of it is just keep playing out all the scenarios of all the unwanted stuff, right? You're holding on to it. Instead, the moment we say, what do I learn from this? Guess what? It's all behind you already. So in this frame, the only thing will show up is what? Possibilities, right? The only thing that will show up is that, oh, okay, this is time for me to learn something, to expand, time for me to create what's possible now. What's possible now? So these are the wonderful things about, because we are, all of us, we are walking around just like the frame, okay, we are carrying. You're only able to fit in this much. Of course, this is just the figuratively speaking, right? Some people have bigger frames, some have smaller, but whichever it is, right? If your focus is on the stuff that you want, regardless, you always have or reflect the things that you want to feel, right? So this is the part which we said, giving explanations literally kills possibilities. You have no possibilities, right? When the moment you give explanations. And this is a part of, we're coming up to a challenge, okay? So I think my connection just stuck for a bit. So basically what I said is that giving explanations kills possibilities. Can you hear me clearly? Hello? I think you didn't hear me, Faraz.
Yes,
Here it's just breaking a little bit in between.
Okay.
Yes, it's getting.
See, when important stuff comes over and this is like, okay, all right, we need to repeat. We need to repeat. When you keep explaining yourself, kills possibilities. So this is number one challenge for today, all of us. Just be aware, observe. How many possibilities every time you open your mouth? How many possibilities come out of your mouth? Each and every time you open your mouth, just observe. How many possibilities are coming out of your mouth? No making wrong. Just take a note.
Your connection was not stable.
Still not stable now?
The just 2 sentences ago was not. I couldn't hear them.
Okay, so what was that two sentence ago? I'm gonna change to data now. The Wi-Fi is not really working. So somebody remind me, what did I say 2 sentences ago? Or maybe I just repeat. Let me repeat, okay? The important thing is worth repeating. So what they say, any important stuff, say at least 3 times. So explaining yourself, number one, kills possibilities. And possibilities is the truth of who we are, because we are the creator, right? So we can create anything and anything, everything and anything, giving any time, under any circumstance. This is our highest truth. I shared with you that double slit experiment, which is from the quantum physics, right? It literally from the science it showed all of us. We have the latest science has even gone further, gone even so much further. Gosh, literally bridged the spirituality with the science. So everything that we're doing here, it's all supported by science. So this is number one. And then number two, was how many possibilities can you observe the moment you open your mouth? How many times you actually open your mouth every day? Yeah, Firas, you're laughing.
So I totally agree. I think that we speak a lot in a day, and every time we speak, if we take 1 second and think, what is the next word that's coming out of my mouth? A lot of things would change in that single day. So imagine in a lifetime.
Yeah, exactly. That is powerful. What you just pointed out is very powerful. Right? This is a beautiful start. So are we taking up this challenge today? Number 1 challenge. Everyone in, give me a thumbs up. If you are in, give me a thumbs up. I'm in. Awesome, awesome. Yes, 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 yes. All right. So we're missing Salma. What is happening, Salma? Oh, okay. All right. We got it. We got it. So all of us is in. This is what we're going to take and post in the group as well. See, first of all, the trick is really anytime you spotted that you had no possibility, which means you killed your possibility. Anytime you spoke from explaining stuff or from complaining and from anything that's from creating, right? What's possible? What do? Do you going like, oh, look at me. I go like, you go like baseball bat, you go beat yourself up, you go like, you feel bad. Do we do this? We're getting smarter now. Yes, Firas, you are absolutely right. You just right hit it on the head of the nail. It is. It's not about beating ourselves up, right? It's about how to best support ourselves. If that happens, we just simply what? Acknowledge it. Yes, I did this, right? I just explained, or I just complained, or I just focused on the circumstance. I gave my power to the old stuff, the old news already. I'm not creating anything new. So what? It's okay, right? It is okay. So you see, the moment you're not resisting, you are not giving the power to it. So you're just flowing. So then choose again. What's possible now? Yeah, what's possible now? Keep asking, what's possible now? Imagine what kind of possibility will expand, right? So this is our number 1 challenge. I'm glad everybody's taking it up. And there's another question as we're coming to an end. I think this will be relevant as well. How to stay constantly empowered, and positive. I mean, positive is a kind of not the right word, because we're not talking about positive or negative here. We're just talking about being empowered. So then we have that vibration, right? Acknowledging and be aware of we are the attraction point in this universe. So how to stay constantly empowered? I'm sure this question has been on everybody's mind, thinking about, apart from that challenge, right? The possibility challenge. The second one is the community. Who am I surrounding myself with? Because we can only be as great or as wonderful, as rich, as elevated as the 5 people around us. So the community is very important. So this is the part which Firas was talking about, the regret not joining the community, which is actually a valid point, right? If you really want to or serious about going to the next level, which means playing bigger games, there's nothing wrong with whatever you are doing now. However, if you're frustrated and not happy with whatever you got, right, it's time to play the next level because you have expanded. So going to the next level really requires from here first. Then it happens in reality, right? And then also next one is about exercising our mind. What are you focusing on? So this is the challenge will come in handy, which means when you keep focusing on possibilities, guess what happens? Possibilities happen, opportunities happen, wonderful things happen, miracles happen, right? And then there's the third part is, which Dr. Michael Beckwith talked about, is perception is projection. Perception is projection. So this is the part when we come in with the frame, remember? Whatever the perception, which means how we are seeing things, it comes into our reality. That's all. Everything is like a movie projection. We are like, these two eyes are like a movie projection from the back. And what programming that you are playing, this is what's projected in the world that you are living in, the reality. So these are the points which I wanted to share with you. So let's talk about some other challenges. I had some other challenges. So,
Then we just wait for a second.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
So the 3 points that you are highlighted, I just want to make sure that I got it correctly.
Yeah.
That we always ask a question, what I learned from this, and to think from what is possible in everything that we speak, right?
Mm-hmm.
How to stay empowered constantly, I didn't get it like, how can I apply it? I understood what you said, but how can I apply it? And perception is a projection. I agree 100%.
Amazing.
So my point is how to stay empowered.
Yeah, how to stay
So
empowered.
what shall I apply what shall I apply to lift my mindset to the next level so it can be a projection in my life?
Perfect question. Awesome, Summer. First of all, you being here, joining the calls, and you committed every week, right? I'm sure you also committed yourself with other communities and groups that really elevates you. So choose your community
Yes.
wisely, and choose who you surround yourself with wisely as well, right? Be with the people who elevate you and just push you, or just really challenge yourself or challenge you to the next level. These are the people who you need to surround yourself with, right? I think you are right place, Selma, the first one. The second one, right? That's the challenge. Remember, we talk about the possibility. How to stay constantly empowered is observe yourself. This is the challenge we just talked about, the first challenge. To observe yourself each and every time you open your mouth. How many possibilities coming out? What are you doing? Are you killing the possibilities, or are you talking about the possibilities? Right? Observe yourself. Just observe. Nothing else. Just observe. And then you will be aware, right? That's what Firas is saying. The power of it is that just by observing, every day, so many other things will change. And if you do this for the rest of our lives, guess what? Everything will shift. But you got to do it consciously and be aware that you're observing, right? So then when you are seeing what is happening, you are changing your perception. When you're changing your perception, guess what changes? The projection changes, which means stuff that coming to your life, into your experience, changes. So these are the 3 steps that really constantly, if you're constantly keeping it up, will ensure you stay empowered, right? Yeah, practicing to observe. Yes, absolutely, Firas. So I do have something else which I want to share about the challenge. Um, Another thing is, because we talked about before as well, with the power of our physiology, right? We talked about movements. We talked about how do we stay in this state of gratitude, and how we be, whatever. Because all of this is actually taking quite some effort, and for many people it's going, I can't keep it up. But I got a easier one for you. Are we ready for the easier, simple challenge, everyone? If you are ready, give me a thumbs up. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Are we all ready? Okay. We have a celebration as well. Cool. So, since we're all yang, let me share with you the simple and easy challenge. Oh my God, the easiest in the whole world. Can you smile in the mirror? You smile in the mirror at least for 1 minute every day. Of course, the longer the better. 1 minute is bare minimum. And then if you can do 5 minutes, oh, you are a champion. If you can keep going for more, you are on top of this world. You have everything. Do we get it? Everyone, do we get the challenge? Do you know why we are doing the smiling challenge in the mirror? What are we doing? Anybody can tell me, what do you think we are doing here with this challenge? Anyone? No one? Remember, we're talking about torso. Oh, you didn't get it. You didn't get my question, or you didn't get my the gist of the challenge. Loving ourselves.
1 minute to do what?
Smiling in the mirror. Smiling in the mirror. Looking at yourself, smile like this.
Increasing it to 5 minutes?
Yeah, you can. Absolutely. Summer, you are the champion. Yes, Nana, that's absolutely point on. This is about you also noticing our beautiful energy, right? You notice what is really happening. Yeah, Firas was talking about observing ourselves. All of this is for what? For the perception, for shifting your perception. And then also there's so many other proofs, right, from the scientific point of view, and research and science, and they have done so much about this. And it's just mere fact you smile, it changes everything in your body. And then mere fact you smile in the mirror and you see yourself smile, it changes everything. It changes everything for you. It will become who you are. And then it will make it easier for you to take on anything in life, right? Because that's what we want. This is what we're committed to. Enjoy life and just be happy and satisfied at all times. Nothing matters. Let things be. Let life be. Let stuff happen. What did Firas say? I'm worried if I look too long in the mirror, it will turn into unpleasant conversation. All right, Firas, it's not about when you look into the mirror only. I want you to smile into the mirror. Okay, just practice smiling, and do it at the beginning, a minor challenge. Okay, don't do it too long. Slowly increase. Let your body catch up first. You just smile. You don't have to worry about anything. If all of the unpleasant conversations come up, It's okay. Just acknowledge it. At least now you know you have unpleasant conversations about all of that, right? So awareness is the key. Awareness is the key. And this also brings us to the third challenge. I'm increasing. You can see that intensity is catching up as well as we are moving on uh, in this call. So I'm giving 3 challenges this week. Okay. So this week will be intentional week. So the third challenge is forgiveness. Practice forgiveness. Because the truth is every pain you carry, right? Or hold on to, every pain or any pain you hold on to is whose? Any stuff that you're not forgiving, right? You're holding on to stuff that's saying, oh, he did this to me. Oh, they did this to me. Ah, it's so unfair. Guess whose pain it is? Do you think it's the other person's or theirs? Who's paying? Right, exactly. Your pain. So whatever it is, practice forgiveness. Let it go. If anything that you need to do, like for example, you need to write a letter, call someone, talk to someone, whatever it is, you can practice. You just even declare it. Emotionally, maybe you still like even the moment you declare it, it will change everything. The energy will shift. You just need to keep practicing. And then most importantly, I would say most importantly, most human beings miss is the self-forgiveness. Self-forgiveness. Can we practice that self-forgiveness? Like every day or any moment you are aware, you just forgive yourself. Any moment you notice that, oh shoot, I just judged myself, I just criticized myself, oh, I just made myself wrong, just forgive yourself. It's okay. Yes, I did that, so what? I forgive myself. Don't carry all the heavy load on yourself, right? Just keep practicing. So then you will notice the difference and shift. I think next week we're gonna have a lot of fun sharing about the wonderful change shift. Oh my God, I'm feeling this and that. Oh, it's gonna be amazing. I'm just projecting that. All right, 3 challenges, okay? So the first one is possibilities. Observe the moment you open your mouth, how many possibilities or what is coming out. And then observe how many possibilities that you actually speak every day. This is number 1 challenge. Number 2 challenge. Yes, perfect, Nana. Yes, smiling in the mirror. And if you do every day, okay, this is the requirement now. We're talking about daily practice, okay? And then also plus what you did last week, if you like it, keep it, okay? And then just continue. Because all of this small stuff, it doesn't take you time. You can do it anywhere. Whenever there's a mirror, you just smile. How wonderful, right? A minimum 1 minute, and then you can increase up to as long as you want, of course. Be the champion. And then the third one, what is the third one? What is the third one? Forgiveness. Practice forgiveness. This will help lighten your load, lighten everything. This will, of course, all of this will help all of us, stay constantly empowered. But these are just practical steps, right? So then we are putting into the challenge and then just remind ourselves 3 steps. Challenge yourself. Be aware. Forgive yourself. And then smile. No matter what happens, just smile. See, I'll tell you a secret. This is what I do, okay? I go to the gym almost every day. Not actually every day. And then, of course, I have big mirrors here you can see. So what I do is that always when I do stuff in the gym, sometimes can be very intense and painful. Guess what happens? I just put out a big smile in the mirror and just do it. So it became a habit. It changed everything. And my muscles grew really fast and also the shape beautifully as well. So everything become effortless in the moment I do this. So this is just part of a example of it's possible. Finding ways or keeping a mirror with you or whatever, use your phone even. Just use the black screen and smile. Anytime, anywhere, any moment. And it's possible. Okay? All right. And we're coming up to time. Anyone has any questions or anything you want to say, share? You're welcome. And it's open. Ah, this is so refreshing. Do you know what this is? This is the secret one. You're welcome. Yes, this is really beautiful. We are flowing here. Yes, what is it? What is it? What is the secret thing? You're welcome, Firas. And we look forward to seeing you here. Really. Actually, this is the part. Avocado? No. Not avocado during the night like this. It looks delicious, right? So this is the part actually I wanted to say something about this is really finding your community is kind of like allowing yourself to be loved. You are bathing into this kind of energies and frequencies, and because we are pulling each other up, right? We're constantly interacting, and you being here, you have no idea. You think I'm here just sharing, contributing, and being this way. Because you see, without you being here, it means nothing. It's absolutely nothing. No meaning at all. But because you choose to be here and you created space to allow my contribution, right? So this is a huge contribution to me as well. So I really appreciate each and every one of you, and I acknowledge you, and I acknowledge who you truly are, the powerful creator in the world, in the universe that you are. Okay? Wonderful. So let me reveal the secret to you. This is very important. If you want to take up the fourth challenge, this can be the one. So, this is almost my basic drink. Like I regularly, almost every week, I have it. Mint with yogurt. You blend the mint with yogurt. You can put other things. The traditional Indian way, they put the Himalayan pink salt in there, and you blend, and then you have that drink. Today I put some salt, the Himalayan pink salt in there. And other times I put bananas in there to make it a very unique taste. The taste is, for me, it's amazing. I love it. And then you can discover for yourselves. And then the reason why we're doing this is, again, I said, how do we constantly stay empowered? Is what? We got to focus, shift our focus, right? We got to detox. We got to let go of the past, even including forgiveness, even including all of that. That's possible when we do it in a way that's working our body, mind, and soul level, right? So this is the practice which we're talking about here is helping us really observing the body, mind, and soul. We're working our body, we're working our mind, we're working aligning ourselves with the soul's purpose and journey. So this drink is a miracle drink. Mint has incredible clearing, detoxing property. You know, like literally goes in there and purify your blood. Mint. And it's the best combination with the yogurt. So that's what it is. So that's why I'm drinking this. So challenge yourself also. I hope to hear some of you saying, "Oh, I had some. I tried it." Tell me what you think. We are over time now. I acknowledge. So you're welcome, Nana. Yeah, thank you, dearest. Thank you all for being here. I love you, and good night. We'll see you next week. All right. Any questions? Anything?
Then have a good night, all of you.
Yes, wonderful. I see beautiful hearts here. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good night. Bye bye.